Salutations! Welcome to Loving the Language of Literacy. My name is Sophia Lee, and today I'm doing my Day 1 Biannual Bibliothon update. If you did not know, there's a thing going around the booktubes nowadays called Biannual Bibliothon, hosted by 4 wonderful ladies who all have their own booktube channels. I found out about this readathon about, 2 weeks ago. I kind of saw the notice for it and then I ignored it. Yesterday morning at like 12 a.m. I was like, my gosh, I should participate in this. I'm doing Bout of Books at the same time, so it would just be perfect. Here I am, January 4th, filming my update video for day 1. The Biannual Bibliothon is guess what, a biannual readathon on the booktube community with video and reading challenges and prizes. It's basically another version of booktube. That's what the creators were inspired by, and I am so excited because booktube only comes once a year, but now we have the Biannual Bibliothon and I am so pumped for the future. For days 2 to I think 8 of the Biannual Bibliothon, I will be combining my updates and wrap-ups with, of course, the Bout of Books readathon, because that was the whole point. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Today is the day you wished I was a beauty guru. Hashtag Today's challenge is hosted by Miss Sassy Cassie on her channel. It was to create a bookish inspired makeup look, and I did my look inspired by Sabriel by Garth Nix, the new cover. It's not really that well of an inspiration, but it was more of color scheme. What I did, this is why I'm not a beauty guru, around inner third of each eyelid, I put Bad to the Bronze by Maybelline Color Tattoo. On the outer 2/3, I did Chocolate Suede, also Maybelline Color Tattoo. If you're wondering why this makeup looks a bit more unusual than normal, it's because I'm Chinese. I have a thing which is called double-lidded. It is very hard to do makeup with. It's only this tiny little area where you can put makeup on, otherwise it looks really weird. And today I decided to go out of my comfort zone, and for the sake of the makeup look, do it outside of my double-lidded area. So I'm not sure if I look like a crazy person or if this actually looks nice. On the bottom, on my waterline, which is my favorite part to do, I did, on my actual waterline, this is actually a face makeup pencil, but I use it for eyeliner and it works really well because it's for face makeup. I also used this Revlon Luminous Color blue pencil for the underside. This is a really simple makeup look I just put together, and I thought it would just be fun to do something different than normal. Moving on to my actual update of the day. My first book I read, it took me such a quick time. It took me like 45 minutes at like 12 a.m. this morning, and that was In the Shadow of No Towers by Art Spiegelman. Art Spiegelman is the author of the critically acclaimed graphic novel Mouse, volumes 1 and 2. This features the mice again and other characters in his own personal experience with the Twin Tower collapse on 9/11. This is my first ever graphic novel, actually. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I'm really unused to the whole graphic novel format. I hope to get into more of them in 2015. The graphics were wonderfully done. Each one took a month to make. I really like the little story we got. I was just not really used to the format. That was for the challenge that was actually read a graphic novel, so check already on one of the reading challenges. The other book that I read today was 105 pages of The Retribution of Mara Dyer. Before going to bed, I hope to get to page at least 150. Totally doable. And this actually counts for the Finish a Series You've Already Started challenge, and that is of course the Mara Dyer trilogy. Basically a goal realism, half paranormal thriller, what the frick is going on kind of book. It features an unreliable narrator, Mara Dyer. She has all these hallucinations. She narrates them as if they were real, and the whole point of the whole trilogy is that we have no clue whether they are real or not, so I can't really spoil it for you because I'm not sure myself. If you look at my Goodreads updates for this book, I'm like, what the frick is going on? Literally every single update I have is, I'm so confused, I'm so confused, I'm so confused, because I have no idea what's going on. The first 2 books, that seemed like it was the purpose of the writing style. For this one, it seems a bit odd, I'm gonna say, because I honestly have no idea what's going on, and not in the best way either. So I'll probably most likely finish this tomorrow. I'm gonna have a lot of time to read tomorrow. Also, I will show you my TBR for this readathon, and I'm kind of going with the reading challenges, kind of not. I picked out 7 books to read for this readathon. My actual goal to feel satisfied with myself is to read 5 novels. For my TBR, I picked out 6 novels plus the graphic novel. Some of them fulfill challenges, some of them don't. I'm just going to show them to you. The first one, of course, is The Retribution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin, which will complete the Finish the Series You Already Started challenge. The second is In the Shadow of No Towers by Art Spiegelman, which is the Read a Graphic Novel challenge. Third challenge is Read an Adult Book, and I chose Bossy Pants by Tina Fey because it's a memoir and probably adult, like about her life, and she's an adult, so I'm guessing it's an old book. The next challenge is to read a genre you would normally skip, and for me, I chose is Not That Kind of Girl by Lena Dunham. It's another kind of memoir, essay, nonfiction novel, and I overall usually skip nonfiction, so I'm really excited to read this book, plus I'm pretty sure I can fly right through it because of the format it's in. Another challenge for this read-a-thon is to read a book with less than 1,000 ratings on Goodreads, and this one is actually for a blog I'm participating in. This book has, I think, 64 ratings, so well under 1,000, and that book is Chronicles of Steel Raven by Pauline Creedon. And this is the only book that I'm absolutely having to make myself read because it's a blog tour book, and if I don't read it, Giselle is going to chase after me. The other 2 books I chose are not for any particular challenge, but I just want to read them anyway, and they are The Duff by Cody Keplinger, which is being made into a movie this year, and it is stands for The Designated Ugly Fat Friend. And the tagline is, you either know one, you have one, or you are one. It's about 17-year-old Bianca Piper starts sleeping with Wesley Rush, a notorious womanizer who disgusts her in order to distract her from her personal problems, and to her surprise, the two of them find they have a lot more in common and are able to help each other and find more productive ways to deal with their difficulties. I think this is going to be a really good, kind of deeper, a little bit edgier contemporary, but still really fun. The last book I want to read in this read-a-thon, if time permits, is The Magicians by Lev Grossman, which is actually a kind of more mature YA novel. It will describe it as Harry Potter meets crystal meth because it's wizarding and magic, but a lot more mature situations, more crude humor. And yes, I will read it, Emma. She said I would never read it, but I'm going to this week. I promise you that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. Keep calm, read on, and link in the comments below what your TBR and update for day 1 of the Biannual Bibliothon is. I will see you tomorrow with my day 2 update and my day 1 update of Bout of Books. Goodbye!